Welcome everybody to the first episode of the Grinders Podcast. This is our guest for the evening. Would you introduce
Rajiv Kahn, how you doing? Nice to meet you. It's a great pleasure to be here at the Grinders Cash Show. The Grinders Poker Show.
Hey, Grinders Podcast.
Grinders Podcast, fine.
Whatever you want to call it.
No, you're good. No, thank you for inviting me, and it's happy to be here.
Yeah, of course, man. It's always good to see you too.
Thank you.
Yeah, how's the poker life been?
Poker life's good, trying to win more tournaments. Like yesterday, I chopped it down with some people. We chopped the money down, got $20 that took off. So, trying to improve my game and actually, like to say in honor of Kobe's death,
If this is your first podcast and you don't silence your phone,
I know, right? Silence the phones.
Just playing.
That's
a good idea, actually. I got
yeah.
that too.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So
in honor of Kobe.
Yeah, okay, since Kobe passed away this year, and I didn't know, I knew he was a, resilient character, very good at what he did, a professional at his craft. But I want to be something like that too with poker. Professional poker player.
I understand.
Be the best, play the best cards, hopefully hit the royal flush. I've hit the royal flush 3 times in my life, all in free rolls, but nice. I mean, in a real cash game or in a real game one day, I would love to have that experience of hitting a royal flush.
Yeah, you probably won't get paid off.
And probably not get there, but it's a luck thing.
You said you've had it 3 times?
I hit it 3 times in my life. You hit it any time?
5 times.
5 times. Wow, it's amazing. Some people never hit it in their life.
Yeah.
So that's a really rare thing. So, I'm just trying to improve my program. Just what I've been doing is really been patient and folding my hands away and just sitting with the good stuff. Sometimes you sit with the ace king unsuited, it doesn't come out, but the ace king suited, that chance of royal flush coming out or potential or whatever, you get a 3% better margin on a suited cards, right? So
I was always told it was 5. It is 3.
It's 3%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like I said, it's a lot about timing and luck. So that's what I'm trying to hone my craft on, timing and luck, and where the other player has something good as well, but I overcome his hand. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I follow you.
It's because when he puts the money in, I can just take that money away. Hopefully, but the river sometimes gives you a bad beat. I've got out-quadded once. I don't know if anybody has. I had pocket 8s at one time, and I pushed all in. The other opponent had pocket queens, so obviously he's going all in. The flop comes out 8-8 on the flop. I'm thinking, yes, I got this, motherfucker. Comes a queen on the turn, queen on the river, out quads me with queens. I was just flabbergasted.
Was it a tournament?
It was just AHL tournament. It was one of them free rolls, and thank God it was one of them free, because if it was real cash, I'd have been flipped out.
Dude,
I'd have lost it.
That's funny you say that, because I had a bad pocket 8 experience just like that.
Yeah.
At WinStar.
Oh my God.
I had pocket 8s, and it went 8, 6 of diamonds, 8 of diamonds. And then I had like $800 in front of me. Actually, $800 to call at the river. So I had like, I don't know, maybe $1,200.
Okay, total, yeah.
Somewhere in there. And this guy started betting hard. I guess he had hit a flush, but I was like, I hit quads.
Oh, you got quads.
I can't raise them. I'm just gonna call.
You're gonna slow play this guy. Yeah.
So the next card was like a 7 of diamonds. I'm like, uh-oh.
I'll get 5.
Okay. 6, 7, 8 of diamonds.
There's a straight flush here.
I'm like, oh, yeah, right.
Right.
Yeah, right.
It's hard to hit that, but yeah.
I was like, yeah, right. Okay. I have quads. I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
River card, 10 of diamonds.
Oh.
I was like,
God.
6, 7, 8, 10.
You got the 9 of diamonds.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah. That's crazy.
No, man, no.
Yeah.
He goes all in. There was like $800 something left. I'm
oh
like,
my God.
I was like, wow. Why would he go all in? I mean, most people bluff
Yeah.
But this isn't enough to bluff like that. And I think we would strategically bluff, not all in bluff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn. And then I was like looking at him. He was just like, he was like ready for me to call. I'm like, oh shit, he's got a straight flush.
Dang.
But man, I'm like, okay, the bad beat is around 40 grand or so.
Okay.
I'm like, all right.
Oh, this is a bad beat.
All right. But I know that both of his cards have to play.
Yeah.
And he's so happy. I'm like, I know he has a straight flush. Okay, so I really shouldn't call if he has that only. I was like, man, what's the chances that he? Okay, so he had the flush early because he got excited and started betting and like wanted to get paid off for the flush to get hit. I was like, okay, he's got the flush.
Sorry.
No, you're good. And then I was like, shit.
He hit the straight
I
flush.
was like, okay, man, all right, call. I called.
You called it 800.
Yeah. He had the 9 of diamonds. He had the straight flush.
Fuck,
And he had like the queen of diamonds.
Oh my.
If he had the jack, it would have played, but he has one card off.
Oh my god.
And the whole table went crazy too.
bet,
Everybody's
I bet.
like jumping up. Dude, you hit it! Because everybody at the table thinks they're getting paid now. You know, like I'm getting half of the bad beat, and the other dude's getting a quarter, and the table gets like basically the other quarter.
About 40 grand.
Yeah.
Bad beat.
So I was on the losing end, so I would have got the 50% of it.
Oh,
I would have
wow.
made 20 grand just by
That's
losing the hand.
great.
I know. But I mean, I slow played it out in my head, so I was already in the present. I
Yeah.
knew I had lost, and everybody's going crazy. The other tables are getting up, coming to look.
Yeah.
They're like shaking me, like, dude.
Oh
I'm like,
my god.
stop touching me, man. I'm broke. I didn't win anything at all.
shit.
I'm out of here.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, pocket eights, man. So, do you guys ever get pocket eights and you flop quads? You're
fucked.
You're good. You played PLO? It's like that. You don't flop anything. It's the river.
Oh man.
So, yeah. So,
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. When you said pocket eights and you had quads that got beat, I was like,
Yeah, I mean, out
been
quadded.
there.
I mean, you got out fucking straight flushed out. Wow, that's crazy, man. That's nuts. But it happens to the best of us, whatever.
hey, right. I keep saying that, but the best of us never make it, right?
Yeah, right. You just gotta keep trying and perceiving, man. That's all it is, man.
Yeah.
You just gotta have that goal and just set the goal, man, and achieve the goal. That's all it is, man. Sometimes people are goalless in life and they just aimless and don't know what they're doing.
It's funny you say that. You know, one of the biggest things that really helped me out was like I quit looking at it like, all right, I'm going to take this money I have up to the casino today. I'm going to try to win some money and come back home. Because I started doing it so much, I started realizing, okay, I'm playing a lot. So what if I had a goal to just try to double up and come back?
And leave, right.
Yeah. So and that started working. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna lose regardless, somehow, some way. I keep doing this, and sometimes I would take a hit.
Yeah.
But I was starting to build a bankroll by doing that. So no, I wasn't trying to play for 12 hours. I'd try to cap myself at 6, play somewhere between 2 to 4 hours, somewhere in there.
Absolutely.
So between that 2 to 4 hours, I would try to make as much money as I could, and then I would go home and build my bankroll up so I could climb to a higher game.
Right.
So when I started doing that, I'd realize that no matter how high I try to climb, there's just one day that math is going to be against you. No matter how long you sit at the table and wait for it, and you're just going to get hit all day long. It's just statistical probabilities. Because there's certain tables that you play on. If you ever notice, one seat, all the chips go to that seat. And a lot of poker players call that the God seat. And there's one seat on the table just happens to lose everything.
Wow.
People will cycle in and off that seat all day long because it never wins. Sometimes you get stuck in one of those.
Right.
So over the course of time, math says that you're going to get stuck there, and you're just going to get hit. And when you start taking those hits, go back home and come back the next day, or another day later. So once you realize, no matter what, that I'm going to be beat, it's so much easier in your mind. Because then you can plan on being beat. And when you plan on being beat, you can win much easier. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I forgot how you got me there. OCD's.
But the pocket eights.
Pocket eights. Yeah. I never want to talk about that again.
But anyway, other than that, man, I'm just trying to win these games and just trying to be a better poker player in general. You know what I'm saying?
How often have you been playing?
I've been playing for the last 20 years. You know what I mean? AHL and high roller league, and so I've been to the High Five cash game. You been there?
Yeah.
High Five, yeah. I heard Dallas just approved some poker rooms.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. Did you know where they are?
I don't know where they're at exactly, but
So when I read the article and it said that one of them is off of Sam Moon.
okay.
Do you know where that is?
Yeah, for Highway Hines. Yeah,
635, 35.
Yeah.
It's like on that northeast corner.
Yeah. No, I'm just talking about. Oh, so they were gonna make one over there. Yeah, right.
Yeah. One's going to be there, and one's just right here down the highway also. It's going to be off 635. You know where the Valley View Mall is?
Uh-huh.
It's going to be right across the highway from Valley View Mall.
Okay, dope.
So
That's cool.
I don't know what building or anything, but
All right.
that'll be really interesting to go to.
Very interesting. Very interesting. That's about time they did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know how they're going to do it?
I don't know how they might. I heard the guy that owns High Five, that Asian guy, was it Dita or whatever is it?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Is that him? His name? Yeah. I forget. I don't remember. But anyway, I heard he owns them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, supposedly.
Oh, nice.
So so he has like a dry cleaning business and some faux shop, so shit, faux. Yeah. So it's all good.
How do you say it? Is it pho? Is it? I think that's how you pronounce it, isn't it?
Like faux.
Is it faux?
Faux, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. You had it before?
I think, yeah, I've had it a few
It's not
times.
bad. It's not bad. And a clean, nice one.
It's a soup, right?
Yeah, soup with the meat in it. And yeah.
Like Monero.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So anyway, yeah. So hopefully that goes good.
Cool.
Shit,
Yeah, I think it's a good start.
Yeah, it's a good start. You know what I mean? Fun. Generate some money
Yeah, definitely. And
for the city.
I think, if anybody's going to do it right, I think Dallas is the place that's going to do it right.
Sure,
you know?
for sure. Dallas is the start. I heard. Did you hear about Houston have a league too out there called Snowman League?
I haven't heard of
Yeah,
that.
the fucking Snowman. They call it Snowman.
Really?
Yeah, it's like an AHL over there in Houston now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Snowman. No,
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't heard
huge
of
out there.
that. Interesting.
The Snowman League.
I pay attention, but I don't.
Yeah.
Man, I work so much. I'm working for my buddy who does sprinkler installation.
Oh yeah, the
and
construction.
alarm.
Yeah, you
Right.
doing that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been designing for him for a while. I've been there like 2 years.
Oh,
now.
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's my daytime thing.
Yeah.
And,
That's your main hustle right now.
Yeah, I put in a lot of hours there. And
Pays the bills.
Yeah. Hey. Well, I like to keep poker separate anyway. 'Cause,
Yeah.
it's basically a nighttime thing. So
Right.
it's just boring. Like, I played for a few years.
Yeah.
All my friends would want to go out on the weekends. But the weekends when I had to be at the casino because that's where all the money is.
Right.
And the weekdays are just playing all the local pros, and they're much more difficult to beat.
They
Not
are.
that I don't want to play harder players.
Yeah.
But man, sometimes I just need to make some extra money. So
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
trying to have any struggles.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I feel you. Because
Yeah.
it's hard to. You're right. If someone's pushing all in on Pocket Kings and they're pros, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah,
hard to
these
beat
guys know
that
what they're
shit.
doing. And,
You know what I mean? Exactly.
I want to tangle with them. I don't
You
want
know
to.
what I mean? They're using good bait.
Yeah. But sometimes I just don't want to think. Sometimes I need a break. I just
Right,
want to
right.
hang out and make some easy money. I'm not trying
True,
to trying to be all stressed out like I already am.
Right. As it is. I don't blame you.
Yeah. So I've been doing that for a while. And then it helps me keep my poker bankroll separate.
Right.
So if I win money, then I don't spend it on all my bills in my personal life. I can keep my bankroll separate, and I play at
With
night
your personal job life. I got you.
Right. Yeah. So my personal job, it helps me get a place. It helps me get paid like
Bills, TV,
Yeah.
this,
You
that.
gotta live the legit life too. You know?
Yeah, no joke. Life is expensive as it is.
It really is. And every time you start winning some extra money, if you have to pay for $1,000 for a car repair, if you're only playing like 1-2 or 1-3, that's probably like a third of your bankroll.
Tell me
If
about
you're
it.
playing any higher, you're probably okay.
Once you make money in this country, you owe that tax man, the IRS. But you start paying tax. It's crazy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a whole new bracket.
Yeah, I wish I knew more about taxes than I do.
Don't worry, you will. Once this show goes on, you will know about that tax. You will, and you'll understand the first day I told you, once this launches off and you start making lots of money, you'll know how taxes.
I just want the networks to pick it up, so I'll just do the W-2s. I'll let them handle all that stuff, man. I'm no pro. I'm really good at math, but I'm not good at taxes.
Genius CPA to help you to take care of all this shit, man. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What you got to pay in tax once you're a millionaire and shit.
Yeah, I've
really,
heard.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It feels like the government gives you money, or you get money, but in another hand, they get the money. So one gives you the money, and then they take the money. So like, 1 year you'll have to pay like close to $100,000. You know what I mean?
Everything's See, I can't imagine writing a check like that.
Yeah.
I don't.
But you can divide it in quarterly. So you can put every quarter.
Oh.
So like 15 grand per quarter. 15 grand per quarter for 4. You know what I mean? So
That's true.
So you could do shit like that, because writing a whole summer check, that is, when you don't have a super business and you're by yourself and you're making that kind of money,
Yeah.
it's super hard to get rid of that. It hurts. It really hurts.
Yeah.
With businesses, it don't hurt because they're making money all the time, right? But as a doctor or a lawyer or somebody individual who's making money and putting it on the stock market and this and that,
Probably factor it in as an expense of their business too. They probably prepare for it.
yeah, but it's crazy if you don't have a business, you know what I mean?
Right.
And you're just like some kind of professional like that, you know what I mean? So, it's just, even with poker players, let's say you make a $10 million tournament, you win the $10 million, 37% of the $10 million goes to the IRS already as it is.
37%?
I think Donald Trump changed the tax.
For
37
the
is the highest.
Well, for gambling tax?
I don't know if I think gambling was 20, right? Is that right? 20%?
I've always known it to be 30.
30? Is it 30? Well, 30, 37, whatever. It's almost.
Hey, man, 7%'s a lot of money.
It is, but it's relatively the realm of. So Obama.
That 7% doesn't stay in my pocket.
Right? Obama's administration was 39, close to 40.
Oh, wow.
So when Trump administration came in, it's now 37 and below, right? So,
okay.
So it just depends on what income bracket you're in, right? So if you make $200,000 a year or whatever, like your construction guy, I'm sure he makes a shitload of money, right, per year.
Well, I mean,
But he can write all of it off, right? A lot of it off. But still, he has to come out of pocket somehow. I'm a bet.
Right.
It's not like he's getting a return like these other fools are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come out of pocket like every, So yeah, I don't, it's tough. It's a more thing, but I was saying like, they had an infogram on. Have you seen that on Facebook? It's an infogram about lottery winners who win lottery, like big sum of lottery. Say you won the $100 million lottery. So usually those lottery winners go broke real quick because they don't know how to. They're overwhelmed with spending money, right? So they're like, you got a $100 million lottery yesterday, tomorrow, and then you're like, fuck this place. I don't need this place. I'm gonna buy me a $20 million mansion. But then you end up buying a $20 million mansion. You got property tax.
Right.
You got.
That's one thing I've always heard is that the property tax is what kills everybody.
It kills like $2 million, like that $2,500 AC bill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like shit, you got to maintain now. Even though you paid for the house cash, you got to maintain, and that's why these lottery winners go broke half the time because they're buying these nice Lambos or Bugattis or whatever the fuck you want to buy because you have so much money. But yet, maintenance on a Lambo or a Bugatti, maintenance on a Bugatti is $300,000 a year.
What?
On a Bugatti,
$300,000
maintenance.
For an oil change?
Tell me about it. For
God, they find in Dubai to get it?
And you know what? You got to tow your car just to get, you think you could just drive it to the dealership and get an oil change? No, you got to tow the bitch. You got to do that.
Are you even allowed to drive it?
You're allowed to drive it.
Man, if I'm paying $2 million for a car, I'm flooring it everywhere I go.
Tell me about it.
I don't know if I'm going to use the brake pedal. It's probably
Floyd Mayweather, right? He's got like 8 Bugattis, right?
8? Seriously?
It's something like a goofy number, right?
You gotta buy something.
Guy keeps $3 million cash in the back trunk all the time, wherever he goes. $3 million is in the trunk.
Damn, you can't jump him either.
You can't jump him either because he got a posse.
He's the best fighter.
And best fighter, and then $3 million in the trunk at all times. That's goofy. Have I ever seen that? Like I'd say eight. If you're like,
that's cool. That's cool. I think
that's cool, but like
don't
800 is
care.
cool enough. You don't need 3 million. What are you gonna buy the place?
Yeah.
Hey, I came to buy the place.
Why else am I on this earth? I'm gonna show off.
This guy's crazy, man. But he's got the funds to do it. You can do it.
Man.
Riding with $3 million in the cash.
I was watching one of his Instagram videos one time, and he was like, he was showing all the different watches that he has, like one every day. For
Oh,
the week.
yeah.
He goes, and if I don't got that on me, then he pulled out this one and like it opened up mechanically and brought the watch out of this thing. He goes, this one's like 20 million. I was like, God.
More than someone's life, man. That's crazy. He's wearing a gold on his wrist, man.
Oh, man. I like watches.
I do too. I'm fanatic. I adore. I don't even have a watch, but I love watches. I want, if I become successful, I'm gonna buy me a nice little $5,000 watch. You know what I mean? That's what I want.
Yeah.
If I hit the big time, like 15 million a year or something like that, I would love that.
Me too.
Who wouldn't?
I want one of those weird ones you see that you can't really get.
That you can't. It's hard to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Patek Philippe, have you heard of them? They really are. They get some unusual ones. Those Arabs wear those Rolex, like huge, you know what I mean? The diamond, platinum, whatever, all that.
One day.
But one day, hopefully.
I saw this one that had like a globe on it.
A globe.
Dude,
That's dope.
My words don't put it into words because it was
It was sick.
It was sick. Yeah, I'll try to find it and show it to you later.
That's dope.
It was one of the coolest watches I ever saw. It was like a dome on top of it.
Oh, that's
And it was
cool.
like in some kind of liquid, but it was like that. Those like on meters, how they have that gel that's on the inside?
Yeah.
So it looked like it was inside of that. So it was kind of moving around a little slow, but there's like stuff spinning around it. And I was like, what?
That's clean.
Man, it was sick.
That's clean.
Yeah.
That's clean.
So we've been playing 20 years.
Yeah, man, it's 2020, man. We're alive, man. Thank God, too. People are just, life is short as it is, and I'm glad to be on this planet Earth and making it.
Yeah.
But I've been playing for 20 years. I can't believe it. It's been forever. But I'm gonna play this game until I die. I love this game.
Why not, man?
I fucking love Hold'em.
People say that you're addicted to gambling. And I think there's actually people who are addicted to gambling.
It is.
I've got a friend that gambles like I've never seen before. And he'll like empty his bank account doing it. I'm like,
nah, I can't do that.
oh,
Not emptying bank accounts.
that is an addiction.
That's
I haven't seen that before.
When you empty bank and going broke for that,
Yeah.
nah, that's an addiction.
I mean, I've played with like the most that I had at the time sometimes, like when I was the beginning starting off.
Right.
But I mean, it was a 1-2 game. I
Right.
didn't have any money. So
Right.
I would lose that. And
So on a 1-2 no limit, what do you like to buy it with 200-300?
Max.
Yeah,
Max.
just 300 keep.
No,
Yeah,
at 5'10".
because you can absorb the hit.
Yeah, I think you have to, man,
Yeah.
because you have to take advantage of the lower stacks. You got to
Yeah.
do it like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Apaches do it. The Apaches tap from the top, so
Right,
you have the
right.
most and hit them with the most.
True.
I mean, because if you think about poker, there's like so many aspects to it. There's math, there's psychology,
Yeah.
and then you know what there also is? Money. There's
Yeah.
also the bankroll. That's a
Yeah,
factor people
absolutely.
don't really take into account.
True.
Some people will show up to the game to a small buy-in to them and have just a shitload of money. And so no matter what you do, all in.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just gonna hit you over and over. So you can double up through these people a lot,
Right.
but they have so much and they're bringing to you. They'll just keep buying in and buying in and buying in. They don't
Right.
care. You're not gonna beat them.
Right,
You know.
right,
So
right.
those people come to bankroll the game.
Right.
Those are the ones you gotta watch out for.
Yeah, that's true. That's for sure.
That is the thing that is gonna win at poker
Yeah.
all the time. Anytime. Is somebody who can afford to play at that stake.
True.
They're gonna dominate that game.
Yeah.
If I accrue up to $40,000 from playing 1-2 to 1-3 to 2-5 to 5-10, and I keep my structure and I build up to 40 grand, I can go sit at a 1-2 table all day and just shove and shove.
True.
I mean, my average bet's going to be $165 just
before
pre-flop on
the
5-10.
flop. Before the flop, yeah.
Yeah, so if there's $200 in front of him and I'm used to like pre-flop raising a 165 on the regular, that dude's not going to know what to do. He came with 165.
Right.
Dang, this is what I came all the way to the casino with. He's a decision, you know? So, I mean, if you do that...
The dude with 165 is going to push with pocket pairs or whatever.
That's real poker.
Yeah.
That's just what poker is.
Yeah.
I don't do that personally because I just want to keep climbing the ladder.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I've done it when I...
That Tuesday night when we were upstairs last week, my first hand...
Sorry, we took a short break. We were back. So, last Tuesday.
Last Tuesday, first hand, very freaking first hand, I get pocket kings, and I was like, you know what? I got to make a move. I'm all in. I said to the table, I'm sorry. I got to make an all-in move. Everybody's like, what? All in already, first hand? I'm like, yeah. Then, boom, Terry calls with the ace-queen, all in. Felix over here calls with the ace all in. I didn't know they had that hand, obviously, before. So I pushed all in. I'm thinking everybody was on the phone. These guys call. I look at the ace, I'm like, shit, you got to be crazy right now. And then I look at the ace queen. I'm like, ace queen, I ain't really worried about you. I'm worried about the aces right now. So come out on the flop, all the spades. And then at the end, he is with the ace high flush spade. And I had a king high flush spade. He just took it all down, eliminated 2 players at once.
Oh, so the flush ended up taking?
The flush ended up taking, not just pocket aces and pocket kings. Yeah,
wow.
So we both had flushes.
Jeez.
I had a king spade, he had an ace of spade.
So no matter what, you were just dead.
Yeah, no matter what, I was fucked. You know what I mean? I was like, shit. I was praying for a king, right? Even if a king came out, it wouldn't work, right? Because the flushing and the... So, yeah, Felix, he took the aces. And
you know, that guy got first place in both games? He got first place at 7
I know, he got
10.
first place in both. And you know what? That guy is from Nigeria, okay?
Okay.
So, I invited him. He's a cool cat. He's a good guy. He's not a bad guy. He's a legit... You hear all those Nigerian scammers. I know it's a bad flaw for that country or whatever, that bad stigma. But he's a good guy. The guy, I invited him and he won both games.
Yeah.
He really wanted to be on TV though.
Did he?
Really badly.
I got some good footage of him. He was like really celebrating. He was getting into it.
Yeah,
that's what we need.
When he comes to this podcast, when you invite him, he's going to be a riot. Dude, you're going to love this guy. You know what I mean? His dad is fucking... He used to work for some oil company or something, and they have a gas station in Nigeria, a 12-pump station, 2 hotels. They're fucking rich.
That's cool.
They're making money, banking.
That's awesome.
So yeah. Anyway, Felix won both the tournaments. I invited him. You're gonna have a riot talking to him and enjoying him, man. He's a good player. He's a good guy. Trying to be a millionaire himself. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
With financials and this and that. Trying to read the stock market and stuff. So that's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, but I got beat with the aces, with the ace flush, spades.
God.
Man, it was terrible. It was terrible, man. I couldn't believe I went out that quick.
That's disgusting, man.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Oh, that's what you read. You hear about in those movies too. They're like on Rounders.
Yeah, right.
You know what I love more than anything? Aces rolled over kings. And then you're like,
that's one of my favorite hands. Aces. I don't fuck around with aces. When I have aces,
you probably beaten kings with aces before, right?
I've shoved. Every time I get aces now, I don't slow play that shit no more. I just shove all in. Because listen, you get beat on the river with the ace. Look, my friend Micah won the WSOP, or not the WSOP, but he won the AHL tournament to go to the World Series of Poker, okay, the $10,000 seed. Hit few hands in, he gets aces, makes a vicious raise. The guy over there has a backdoor flush draw. Didn't know it, but had it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hit the ace on the flop, has a set right of aces. Hits huge on the next, before the turn comes. But the guy calls him, hits a backdoor flush, he's out of there. First day of the tournament, of a $10,000 seat, $10 million grand prize tournament. So when he got back, he's from Hawaii. He got back, who told me about the bad beat. I was like, listen, bro, if you would have pushed all in on them pocket aces, I don't think that guy would have called your ass, you know what I mean, with the backdoor flush draw.
Right.
And hit on the river or whatever to get you out.
Not to get chased that much.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, usually on the turn, you can get them off.
You know what I'm saying? So I said, listen, this is the lesson that you learn. Even if the first hand is aces on the $10,000 seat of Las Vegas tournament, don't slow play that shit. Just push all in. Just push all in, and people are going to get out, and they're going to regret later if they ever rabbit hunt, which you can't do in the casino. But if you rabbit hunt in other places, they'll always say, see, that's why you pushed in, because I would have beaten your ass, you know, on the river. So you saved yourself. You know what I'm saying? So lessons, guys, and Hold'em, if you have rockets, pocket rockets, always push it. Always push, always push all in.
Tim Nelson, those cards.
Don't slow play it. Don't try to make a vicious raise, because you'll get fucked all the time. And you know what? Even though you push all in with pocket aces, all your money, and that fellow or that lady, that gentleman or that lady calls you, okay, and they beat you, all you can do is shake their hand and say you had some balls to call. That's all you can do. Yeah. That's all you can do. You can only say you had some fucking balls to call my pocket aces and beat me on the goddamn river. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I shake your hand and that's it. And just walk away. No need to fight. No need to pull a strap out and say, give me my money. Because you lost, okay? So just y'all
You're going to lose no matter what you do. No matter who you are. The math is not on your side.
The math wasn't on your side that night. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You thought aces could hold up, and it didn't hold up. And you tried pushing all in, and it didn't hold up. Now, if it won, hey, congratulations. You know, you won. But most of the time, don't slow play that shit. Just all in. If the person calls you and beats you, shake your hand, say you had some balls, and just go walk away from the table and do your thing.
Yeah.
That's my advice to everybody, even if you're a professional poker player.
But if they slow roll you, talk all the shit you want.
All the shit you want.
The game, it's open market.
Right. So anyway, that was my Tuesday bad beat. Pocket Kings got crushed.
First hand too.
First fucking hand. So that's crazy.
So you sit down on the seat, you get some cards, and you look down at two kings.
I was like, kings, I'm golden. First hand, I didn't think nobody had shit. But my deal was when I pushed all in, I said, sorry, I'm pushing all in. My philosophy or my judgment, my thinking was everybody's gonna fucking fold. You know, first hand, pocket king. And then Felix was saying, I'm sorry, I got pushed all in. When he said that shit, I was just like, fuck, I think I'm fucked here. And then when I see those aces pulled up, I'm like, shit, I'm like, damn, I don't think a king's gonna pop. Even if a king did pop, it didn't even work because a flush came out.
Damn it. You play many cash games?
I play at casinos, at the WinStar. I played the High Five. I mean, it's just more when you're sitting down, especially when everybody has bigger stacks than you and you're coming in small stack. Mm-hmm. It's more of a patience game now. You know what I mean? Yep. You're trying to get the pocket pair and hit that set, or trying to hit the boat.
Do you know how often to expect that to happen?
Well, I was playing the WSOP on the internet, or whatever, and they give you little tidbits on the thing. I don't know if you've seen those.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
Right, so I've been reading those, and they were saying like every 17 hands, you might get a pocket pair.
Right.
Did you hear about that?
17 to 18.
17 to 18.
Right.
So I've been trying to count that.
And how often do you get a set?
Probably like.
It's 1 out of 9.
That 17 is not really, it can work sometimes.
Well, think about it. I mean, there's usually, 9 people at a cash game table typically, right? Like at a casino?
Yeah, 9 to the casino, right?
So if it's every 18 hand or 7, I think 17 is right.
17,
But,
yeah.
So that's basically 2 cycles. So if
2
you
cycles,
count,
yeah.
So if you get the button and you start counting from there, it's come around. So this is the 10th time, and then it comes back around. You're expected to get a pocket pair in those 2 orbits.
Right.
So if you're only going to hit your set 1 out of those 9 times that it's going to do that, that means that the table's going to go around 18 times. So every 18 orbits, you're going to get a set. So if you break it down like that, it's so much easier to keep track of. Like that's what I do with my sets now.
That's exactly what you got to do, actually.
When I was keeping count, like the last time I went to Vegas, I played for like 4 days straight almost. So I was up to a point where I was at 21 pocket pair with 1 set. And then it got up into like the early 30s, like 32. I had 32 hands or so.
Wow.
And I was like, and I've only had 1 set. So I was like, I know sets are about to be on my side. They're coming soon. And so then I got pocket 4s and I went ahead and raised with it. Like a pretty good raise, like I had aces. And sure enough, the 4 came out. Because I waited till like, I was like, okay, this is another pocket pair. I'm in the 30s now. I feel safe to go ahead and bet on this, like large enough to where I think it's going to hit a set, and I'm really hoping that like a really good hand calls me, you know, like aces or kings or something.
That's cool. I feel you on the pocket pair, and then on top of it, this might sound weird, but you know, remember Tyler Kincaid, God rest his soul, and some other people that passed away, right, in the poker world or the poker leagues that that I played in.
Yeah.
So sometimes
he used to run OT Tavern.
You remember that? Yeah, he used to run OT. His favorite hand was 8-9.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Really?
I remember that. And I'd always play that for his honor. You know what I mean?
Oh, I didn't know.
So like I'd play some people's hand that have died under their honor, and sometimes it hits. You know, I'll say God rest your soul, and then I'll have the 8-9. I'll say Tyler Kincaid. Like, you know, in my head, I'm not saying that out loud. You know.
I know what you're saying.
Or like, you know, like I had a friend who passed. I don't know if you remember Ruth.
Yeah.
Ruth, remember Ruth? She passed away.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, in that lake, and her favorite hand was King 8. That was her favorite hand. I remember that. Well, I used to date her for a while. She was a good person. God rest her soul, though.
Yeah, she was really nice.
She was a really nice person. And so I'd play some people who passed away and like honor their name, that hands. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do win. Sometimes I don't win. It just depends. But you know,
depends if they're visiting you or not.
You know, are they seeing me? Are they watching me? You know,
they're shuffling the deck over there.
Right. I love watching the deck. You know what I mean? I give that little.
I know.
thing.
That's my favorite thing about you.
Yeah, I love doing that. You know,
it's underrated, man. You gotta watch that thing.
You got to. And I read it in a book actually. That was System 2 or something. Have you heard of that book? So they were showing you, like, they said, give it a good wash, 3 times shuffle, cut the deck in 50, 50%, and then give it out. You know, it's a lot, but a lot of people don't do it. They just do this and then come up to, and it comes out flop lags, or you know what I mean, just same hands.
That's what I don't like too much about private games. They don't really shuffle.
No, they
they're
don't.
kind of lazy. They just put together and
right. And you know that card shuffler that the casinos have? I was looking to get one of those.
Oh yeah.
$8,000.
Yeah, that dude's got a patent on all those. Like, I've played at casinos all across the U.S.
Yeah.
Every single casino has that exact machine. You can't really replicate it.
I got you.
A patent on like every part on it.
Damn. And then I was looking at a used one. They were saying $4,500.
Oh, okay.
For a used old one, you know what I mean? For the casino. Yeah. I was like, that's expensive. But I mean, it does shuffle the cards, you know what I mean? So you're like sitting there, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what kind of software is inside of that. That always interested me.
Yeah.
You know?
How the mechanics worked in there, inside that thing. Yeah.
I wonder if it has like scanners or anything in it.
I'm sure they do.
We didn't talk about that tonight. Hey, we can do conspiracy stuff on here too. You're right.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So, So, anyway, that's the deal on that. So, some of the hands I play are in honor of the people who passed away. That
that's pretty cool.
Admire.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I remember Tyler. Tyler's a really good guy.
Oh yeah, he was a great guy, phenomenal guy, man. He didn't have to go such an early stage, but it's all good, man. Life is short as it is,
I know, man, poor guy.
Yeah. If he was still here, he'd be running the whole Dallas show.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, that dude had so many people at his games.
Oh, God, man, it's ridiculous.
And you couldn't, like, hide from him either. He'll, like, come get you and talk to you.
Oh, yeah. He was an open guy. He was such a cool cat, man. Everybody loved him. Everybody.
Yeah.
For sure. God rest your soul, Tyler.
Hey. Oh, it's empty now. I have to go to a break. I need my fuel.
Yeah, right.
So that break we just went on, I'll be honest, it was a mechanical failure. This is episode number 1. And I shouldn't be messing up around my guests. I did the best I could, all right,
you're
man?
good. You're
Let
good.
me do it.
You're good. You're good.
But yeah, we were going to go on a short break because I'm a little thirsty. I talked too much.
Gotta refuel.
Yeah, this beautiful water is delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Fire water. There's that.
That's dope.
We'll be back.
All right.
So shade.
So yeah, this movie everybody needs to watch who's a poker player is Shade. I know everybody saw Rounders. Great movie, great flick, but Shade really didn't get enough recognition, I think.
Yeah.
I think if we could redo Shade this year or next year, like a few years from now, dude, it'd be a great movie.
They showed the bankroll aspect of what I was talking about earlier in that movie. Because that Sylvester Stallone's character, he always had more money.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like the point, I think, at the end of the movie.
Right.
The bankroll always wins.
And that mechanical arm was the shit.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was the shit. I always wanted to see that shit. I knew the myth was there. I didn't want to see it. They did it. Like, well, that was great. Shooting the ace out the sleeve and having it.
Yeah.
And then the guy found out, right? And that's why they were shooting at each other.
Right.
Because he cheated him.
Mechanical arm.
That's mechanical.
I thought that was only in the Wild West they did that. Mm-hmm. Not the Sun.
No.
When was that movie made? Do you remember?
2003, I think.
Oh, 3?
I think. Let me look that up here.
I guess it was kind of older.
That's a great flick. You got internet here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Got the Wi-Fi, son.
The Wi-Fi.
You need me to give you the password?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that means we're going on another break.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So Shade being an 03 film. And I never knew this movie. Let me be quite clearly. I never knew about this movie. So I had this guy, acquaintance, I happened to meet. I forgot how I met. But anyway, bottom line, this guy could stack a deck. I mean, to the T. He'll give you like quads. You thought you went with quad or boat. The fool has quads. You know what I mean? And I was like, wow, what a talent this guy had.
Jeez.
Guy,
Never met anybody like that.
I mean, he is such a criminal. You know what I mean? Like top-minded criminal. Mm-hmm. Like he can out-scam you out of that 100 real quick, like in like 5 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, that's how good he is. You know what I mean?
That
you thought it's your 100, but he made you think that wasn't your 100.
Oh, wow, really?
Because it dropped on the ground. You're like, how is that your 100? That's mine.
Oh, wow.
And you're like,
oh, wow.
and you just got so bamboozled.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Dude, there are some people like that out there, and you got to be careful who those are. That's hard to detect.
Right. Yeah, that sounds impossible.
You'd have to know somebody in the inside. Right?
You're just already in that situation. There's
right?
nothing to prepare for.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I met this guy named Keith Brown. I swear to God, he was a genius at that. I don't know if he's still around with us or if he's still doing it. I think he is. Whoever he's scamming, God knows what. But like, you know what I mean? He's a genius at that shit. So if you can stack a deck, just think of the possibilities of what else you can do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's hard alone, you know?
Yeah.
So I was just like, this is crazy. So I was riding around, and he's the one who showed me the Shade movie.
Yeah.
Immediately. And I was just like, when I saw the shit, I was like, God, Jesus Christ. What is this earth? You know what I mean? Like, if people could do this, you know? Like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
I don't even know half the shit that I can't know everything, you know what I mean? This is impossible. Nobody knows everything. I'm going to tell y'all that straight up. And if they think they know everything, they're a dumb fuck.
Yeah. They're holding up a sign that says, I'm an idiot.
I'm an idiot, you know what I mean? So, And nobody's
ego out of
God,
control.
you know, nobody's God because if there, he would be perfect as fuck, you know. So all we can do is strive for perfection, right?
Right.
So I met this guy Keith, and this guy was just an all-time just criminal mind master, right? Of that I met. I hung out with him for a few days, and then it got to the point where I just couldn't hang out with him anymore. You know what I mean? I feel if I put myself with him, I'll go to jail just being associated with this idiot, right? Because he's a criminal, but he's a careless criminal, right? But knows how to get out of a careless situation, which is so hard. You know what I mean? One time, anyway, this guy, so he taught me that Shade movie. Let's just leave it at that. And moving on. Hold'em, you know, it's a complex game, you know what I mean? So, and you got to have some experience to learn it. I met a girl yesterday, or some girl, random chick, you know, coming to play, you know, amateur Hold'em league, right? So they're trying to play that league. So I tell the other players, like, listen, it's an amateur. We're not a PHL, professional. They'd have another league for that, right? So I told her, you gotta let her learn, right? But when the lady feels like she don't give a shit, you know what I mean? She just doesn't know what she's doing. You didn't come to learn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think you learn anything in life. You know, if you can't learn this, if you can't learn Hold'em.
Everything's evolving all the time too.
Right, but
and it goes in full circles.
Hold'em, you could teach a 5th grader to be a master at Hold'em, okay?
Yeah.
As long as they know the patterns from royal flush all the way down to ace high, and you're fitting 2 cards in that slot somehow, okay?
It's a board game.
It's a board game, absolutely.
Yeah.
So.
And the age is 3 and up.
3 and up. That's so funny. 3 and up. So, you know what I'm saying? So 3 and up, you know what I mean? I can get a kid to master this game. So you're telling me a 25-year-old adult or 18-year-old adult can't master this game? Of course they can.
Yeah.
All you need to know is this: what is a royal flush all the way down on the ace. If you understand that pattern, all right, and you could match those two to the royal flush, hey, you're a genius somehow, or you got super luck on your side. You know what I mean? Both your skill of play and the luck to get you the royal flush.
Yeah.
That's great. So you're keeping ace, king, ace, queen, ace through 10 suited, right? To keep the royal flush, right? So I mean, if you can master that thought and combination process, you can master the game, right?
Yeah.
So that's what it takes. So it seems simple, right, to like people who have common sense and this and that.
Until they sit down on the table.
Until they sit down on the table and they realize how hard it is, you know what I mean?
And that's why people like online poker so much, is they don't have to see the other person. They can kind of be themselves.
Yeah, and they're doing better on it because they're doing it, and no one's talking to them, right? They're listening to the music and jamming the fucking poker.
Right.
So that's why when they come in real life, it's a total like tormentor turmoil for them because they got so much distraction.
That's why I refuse to play online. Like, I will not do it.
Yeah.
I played on WSOP, but I don't even want my stats tracked.
Right.
You know, I don't want anybody to know anything about me.
Right.
Even though they're going to do the math on me eventually, I'm still going to be aware of that. So I'm watching this evolve and keeping myself educated, you know?
True. So to play the real player,
I have to play
the real player.
You and me.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go. I'm not your friend right now.
Yeah. You're trying to see my
you and me,
facial
man.
experience. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And those like Sean, what's it called? Like Antonio Spinari and all those famous guys.
Yeah.
What's his name? Phil Locke and all those guys. I love Phil Locke because he got the hoodie on all the time.
Yeah, the Unabomber.
Do you remember that show they had? That bet show back on Mojo Channel? They used to, okay, so you and I running around town, okay, we got money, and we're saying, I bet you $5,000 my stripper girl can beat your stripper girl in poker. And we teach her, right? We're like, and we're just dealing out, and they're betting $5,000 like that. It was called Your Bets or something. I bet you or something.
I haven't heard of that.
You never heard? I'll show it to you.
I really don't keep up with much, man. I'm an idiot because I play
Phil
all the time,
Locke
but I don't
and Antonio Spindari. You know those guys, right?
Esfandiari.
Yeah, those guys were hosting the show, and they were making bets outside. Like we went outside with cash, like 5 G's a piece, and we're making $2,500 bets, saying like, I bet you can't get that girl to say you want to go out. You know what I mean? Shit like that. And you'd go out and you try and she'll like get you or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a great show, man. But so those guys, you know, it's
I'll try to find it.
And you can find it on the Mojo channel actually. It's
I don't even know what that is.
So Mark Cuban used to own a channel. You remember that?
Yahoo. That's all I remember.
Back in the day. Let's see it.
Yeah, I'm stuck in the early 2000s still.
Mojo channel.
Okay, Mojo.
You see it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
It reminds me.
Mojo TV.
It reminds me of that cartoon that was on Cartoon Network.
Not Mojo.
They had Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
Do you remember that?
Let me see.
Ah, damn it. Everybody's
okay,
not knowing what I'm talking about.
2003. This is it right here. That symbol.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
used to watch that channel. This channel. What is it? Holdings Communications own it, right? The Comcast. Okay, the programming. They had this Wall Street Warriors. Have you seen that one? Mm-mm. It's about a dude in New York, okay, a Jewish guy, sitting there playing like a video game, but real money, right? Like looking at those lines and stuff, acting like it's a video game, okay, but making actual money.
Oh, really?
Can you believe that?
Huh.
So you know, like the S&P, your index factors and all that shit that you see in the stock market, he's gonna bet like $100,000 and make money to increase in that stock market gains and stuff.
Interesting.
Like, but he played it like a video game.
He's using it like an asset.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there was
It's like he's moving a stack of poker chips.
Wall Street Warriors. Okay, what else was it? Blackout, 3 Sheets. I'll bet you. That's it. This is the show. I bet you.
I bet you. Huh.
You should watch it on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
They're poker players.
Yeah, I know both of those guys are.
Yeah.
Because they're on TV on stuff like Poker After Dark all the time.
You never heard of that show?
Uh-uh.
They have that TV. I watched it.
I haven't had TV in a while either.
That was when I was doing that $50,000 with Shaw.
Oh, was it? Jeez. Oh, yeah. What you were talking about earlier.
My friend gave me an apartment.
Yeah.
So I was just chilling in there, and he said, "Here, I'm gonna give you everything on TV, so you just shut up and sit."
Really? You watch
I would drive an 18-wheeler sometimes to take the.
I did that.
All the inventory would come in the warehouse, sit in there, right, and we'd go there in the WDFW airport. He'd take me, dude. I saw shit you wouldn't believe, dude. I saw Best Buy in there, but stacks of fucking TVs ready to go to Best Buy. You know
wow,
what I mean?
really?
Stack of BMW motors ready to go to North Carolina plant.
Really?
Yeah. You know BMW's made in North Carolina now?
No.
They got a plant out there.
Really?
Yeah, making the SUVs and shit.
Wow.
Stacks of BMW. It was ridiculous. And they would look like BMW boxes instead with the engine picture on it. And they just ready to go. They're like 10 of them. Like, well, what the fuck?
Wow.
And I'm forgetting our shit, obviously, the Nortel crap.
Yeah.
Like ours is in pallets too, you know what I mean? But you see all this other shit that's going to other places, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, dude, can I just gank a TV real quick?
Come on, man.
They wouldn't know, you know what I mean? They got 100,000 of them, you know? Yeah, exactly. It fell off the fucking truck.
This is Lord of War, man.
Right? That was a great movie. Too.
Like how they tore that airplane apart. I was like,
Yeah,
golly,
shit. In 20
thing was
minutes.
shredded in 20 minutes.
Less than
Jumbo
20
jet,
minutes.
man.
No joke. That shit was gone. I remember that, dude. First the guns, the ammo, then the wheels.
Jeez, that was crazy. That was such a good movie.
Mm-hmm. Nicolas Cage, man. What a character.
Man.
But yeah. But anyway, what were we getting back to?
Well, we were talking about Shade.
Oh, Shade, the movie, yeah. So I love that movie, man. That was a great movie. Everybody should watch that. Every poker player should watch that movie, Shade. Great movie. Jamie Foxx, Melanie Griffin, Sylvester Stallone, Diamond Newton. She was hot, man. I love her. The black girl in the shade.
Was she the one that was with Sylvester Stallone? Or...
No, that was Melanie Griffith, right?
I've only seen it once. I can't remember.
Yeah, dude, that's a good movie to watch again, dude. I could watch it again on over and over. Yeah, it was, the cast was, let's see here, Sylvester Stallone, Gabriel Bryan, right? Jamie Foxx, Thaddeus Newton, Roger Gouverneur, I think, Holbrook. Yeah, what a cast. Glenn Plummer, Bo Hopkins.
Yeah, I even forgot Jamie Foxx was in it until you said it. Because all I remembered was Sylvester Stallone.
Jamie Foxx, remember he was winning, he was like, yeah, win. And then the casino, like, yeah. He was like shit coming out of there. That was dope, man. What a movie. I'm glad he was in that. That was a great movie, man.
Yeah.
2003, Shade, check it out.
03 Shade. Well, what kind of games you plan on playing in this week?
This week, games. Man, looking forward for the Tuesday game.
Hey,
It's
thank
coming
you.
Tuesday at OT Tavern, 7 and
appreciate
10, 50 and 100. I like that.
Yeah.
Reminiscence is cool. Good to see old Sean back up there.
Yeah. It's fun to have everybody we used to play with there too.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
I heard Kaki's coming back. She got out of that. Kaki, you remember Kaki? She was a bartender there. It's a late girl, Filipino, Fijian type girl.
I don't remember.
She was kind of big, but man, she is such a cool girl, man. Kaki, she just went through a liver transplant and all that stuff. She's alive and got.
Oh wait, I think I remember who you're talking
Kaki.
about.
Yeah, Kaki.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, she's doing it good, and
I think it was a
hopefully
kidney transplant.
I think kidney. Yeah. So she made it out of that. Thank God. God bless her. She's such a good girl. I went out with her we went to a Chinese restaurant and ate one time together. She's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
She's gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. She's fine as hell.
Yeah, she's a cool girl.
And she knows the whole Roma team. You used to know the whole Roma and the soccer team in Roma.
Oh really?
Yeah. She knew. She went to the Oscars, man. She was a baller.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. I mean that's baller stuff. I mean, Kathy, God bless her, man. She deserves the best, man. Really, she's such a beautiful woman.
Man.
But anyway, yeah. OT Tavern,
OT.
7 and 10 Tuesdays.
Yes.
Come out there, check it out. You'll love it, man. It's a great game.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. We're in the preliminaries right now. So the next 2 weeks it should be wrapping up, and I'm doing this episodic style game, and it'll be more apparent once you see it on TV. I haven't even released anything yet. I just showed the intro. So good times coming up ahead.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be competitive. And it's
Enjoy
good for the
this.
market.
Come out for March, man. That's spring break. March Madness. We got all the hoops. OT Tavern. It's a cool bar, cool dive bar.
Yeah.
It's a really cool place, man. You'll enjoy it.
The pizza's good. Pizza's cheap.
Pizza's really good.
Yeah.
Drinks, specials. We got a jukebox. Play anything on the jukebox. Balling.
Were you there that day when they played that I Whip My Hair Back and Forth song like 20 times in a row?
Oh,
somebody,
yeah.
Like, it's before the jukebox had updated, so somebody went and put in there like $20 and pushed the same song over
No
and over.
way.
Yeah, man, I was in a game that night. It was just like, every time I was like, hear a new song come on, it was I Whip My Hair Back and Forth.
Damn.
I was literally like 20.
You know that Rod Rich song? That song is famous now. That Rod Rich. You heard of it? You haven't heard of that one?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's a famous song. He made $66 million.
Jeez.
Can you believe that?
That's crazy.
On like a fucking
If you had that, what kind of game would you play in?
$60 million?
Yeah, what kind of money would you sit down and play with?
Oh, on the Hold'em game?
Yeah.
Oh, if I had $60 million.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm playing the $10,000 fucking World Series of Poker. I'm on that.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's for sure.
You know what, man? I think people have a better shot at that than they think. What's the starting stack now? Like 60,000?
Is it?
The blinds are every hour
60
from
or 80?
25 to 25.50. Man, you can play that game for a while.
Listen, if you
You're gonna
just
make that 3 days just if you
it's
play
just
right.
you got to really play right and love.
You have all the time in the world to play.
But I heard the annies eat you up though.
I mean, over time,
Yeah.
you got to climb a ladder no matter what.
got to, yeah.
It's a ladder. You
Yeah.
just have to climb the ladder.
Yeah.
But you have so much time to make all the right decisions.
So like by
can
the
beat
time,
the math
by
almost.
on the serious note, like when you're close to the $10 million range, right? Mm. What stack do you have to be like at 2 million, or is it 20 million? I don't know why. I don't even know. Like 2 million, you would.
I didn't watch it last year because a whole lot more people joined it, so the stack sizes and the ranges got bigger too.
Bigger.
It's never been the same range. It goes down if less people enter, or it goes up
Because
if more
what would be the minimum at that stage? Like, is it 100,
talking about like at the final
200?
table?
100, yeah, 100, 200 per small, big.
The last time I really paid attention to it,
Okay.
it was like the average stack had to at least be around like 50 or 80 million.
Million.
Yeah.
Okay.
In chips.
Okay.
No, it's not the cash value. It's just a
Just
chip
the stacked
quantity.
chip quantity.
Yeah.
Okay, 80 million. Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was somewhere around there. And then because they were off like shoving for 5 half the time.
Oh, 5 million.
Yeah, or not shoving, but just
Raising.
raising up to
At
5.
5 million. Okay.
Like
Wow.
over and over and over.
I mean, yeah.
It was like up
I
to like
mean,
35 million on the river bets. So, and they still had a lot behind that.
Right.
I didn't watch it like I usually do.
I mean, when you get to that level, it's an interesting level. You know what I mean?
I've just been so busy.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I had $60 million or 60 whatever,
yeah, what would you sit down with?
I'd
that was all you would play? What
I
about cash?
do 60 million. Okay, the 10,000. I said I'd play that. But on a regular basis, if I had, interesting. I mean, I do play 1-2 no limit. I like that as it is now. But like 60 million, shit. I would like to try that 5-10 and shit like shit. You know, higher on the.
It's like $2,000 at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But,
an
man, I was watching a 5-10 or whatever at WinStar.
Yeah.
5-10 went to 150 in 2 minutes, like less than 1 minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the average raise is 165 or so.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, it's usually like 5-10 then 65 to 75. That's pretty average. But the
Pretty
next
average.
raise is like 135, 165.
Next raise before you even get to the flop.
Yeah, just the 3-bet only.
Yeah.
It's like the min 3-bet. Yeah, it goes up that much.
And they're bidding on like that with ace king, ace queen, ace jack 10, maybe pocket pair.
Probably a pocket pair all the way down to 8 or 7.
All the way down to 8
Somewhere
or
there.
7 or something like that. Yeah.
Because if those dudes are also coming with larger bankrolls,
Yeah.
then that $2,000 might not really be that much to them. Like
Oh,
if they
I mean,
own a business or something.
If you have $60 million, that's $2 million. Nothing. That's like $2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tack a zero.
Yeah, so like $165 to them was like flicking some chips on them.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And some people are coming up there with that.
Yeah, 165 is like, damn, I need that to eat.
This is my life tonight. Been there.
I mean, you know what I mean? Shit.
Yep.
Nobody wants to be there, but fuck, this life is tough, man. If you don't have a professional skill or professional in this United States of America, I tell you, boy, it's working a fucking labor job in this country. It sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta work 3 of them just to survive.
Yeah. You always grew up in school thinking that one job can get you by, but
No.
I mean, I think if you do continue your college education and you are lucky enough to find a really good job to make those two link, then yeah, you can live that life that that most people are preparing for. But most people that are preparing for that don't have to live that.
Now people are realizing college is not the key anymore. You know what I mean? It's going to like a vocational school.
Well, it's in a surplus, so it's
being
like
a plumber, being this, being that. You know,
those jobs are forgot about because they're labeled as like gross or
even
if you do something that where you get sweaty and people are like, "Ooh, no, I want to work in the office." I know that.
Right.
That's how I started off working. I was like, I don't want to do physical labor. Mm-hmm. My dad made me go mow the yard for every day of my life when I was a little bitty kid. So I was like, last thing I want to do is go work. You know. I just want a nice office job. I'm tired of being outside and sneezing.
Go cut the grass.
Yeah.
To make money. Shit. And there are people cutting grass making money. Don't get me wrong. They're making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But they're corporations, bro.
When is your childhood, though? That's not what I want to do later.
Cutting grass for malls and golf courses and shit like that.
Right. No,
You know what I
that's
mean?
cool. I have a friend that I used to be like best friends with,
Uh-huh.
and he does lawn care now too. But he does like really artistic work though.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he like does complete landscapes, just like you were talking about.
Yeah, ball and shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I saw this house, $1 Billion Listing show. They renovated the whole backyard for $100,000. Just the backyard, you know what I mean? Pool and brand new trees and all. Just $100,000. That's a lot of money for fucking landscape, dude.
Yeah.
And just think there's people blowing money through the water for landscaping. If you got the dough, man, shit. I guess, well, hey, go ahead.
I mean, everybody wants to take pride in the things that they own, especially a house. So
especially a house.
It's
I mean, you know what I mean?
the coolest market that you can make money in.
It's cool, but the greed up the ass goes way overboard.
It's a good trade, though. Green for green, right?
Green for green.
Somebody should come. If you just got that phrase, get at me. Start a business.
Green for greed. Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Man, tell me about it, dog. That's crazy, man.
But
Yeah.
Well, I had a pretty good time with you tonight.
Yeah.
So, thanks for being on the Grinders podcast.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting me. It was an
course.
honor to be here, Tyler, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can do more of these. And I want to try to keep winning the games and stuff like that. Yeah.
I hope you keep winning too. That's
Yeah.
kind of the point of all this.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I mean, regardless, when I start doing my other one, my personal one, I'm still gonna have you come on anyway.
Oh, man, thank you.
I love talking to you.
Thank you,
I've known
man.
you for too long now.
No, thank you so much, man. It's a great honor. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Hope y'all enjoyed the show.
Yeah. Hope you guys keep up. We'll see you next week.
All right. Good night, guys.